Hello, my dear students! Again, this is Mommy Vet and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And for today's lesson, we will be discussing converting fractions to decimals. So for us to convert fractions to decimals with denominators 10, 100, 1000, and so on and so forth, take the fraction's numerator. Then move the decimal point from right towards left depending upon the given denominator. So say for instance, the denominator is 10, we will move one step towards left. If it is 100, two steps or two moves. If it is 1000, three moves. And for 10,000, we have four moves. And so on and so forth. Let us have some examples. For number 1, we have 9 over 10. So since the denominator is 10, we will just move one step towards left from here at the right side of 9. So move one place to the left. So your decimal point will be placed here at the left side of 9. So the answer is 0.9 or 9/10. For number 2, we have 8 and 5/10. So since the denominator again is 10, move one step towards left. From here again, count 1. So your decimal point will be placed here. And since 8 is whole number, the answer will be 8.5 or 8 and 5/10. For number 3, we have 23 over 100. Since the denominator is 100, move 2 steps to the left from here. Let us count 1, 2. So your decimal point will be placed here. The answer would be 0.23 or 23 hundredths. For number 4, we have 16 over 10. Again, the denominator is 10. Move 1 from here. So we have 1. Then your decimal point will be placed between 1 and 6. Therefore, the answer will be 1.6 or 1 and 6/10. And then for number 5, we have 45 over 1000. Since the denominator is 1000, move 3 steps to the left from here. So we have 1, 2. So we have to insert 0. Then 2, another step 3. So your decimal point will be placed here. Therefore, the answer would be 0.045 or 45,000. So remember, class, that we have to insert zeros at the left of the numerator if the numerator has fewer digits. So how about if the denominator is not a power of 10? So for us to do that, to convert fraction to a decimal, simply divide the numerator of the fraction by the denominator. So let us have an example. For number 1, we have 2 over 5. So we will write that as 2 divided by 5. So since we know we cannot divide 2 by 5, we will add 0 and of course decimal point after 2. So our division problem looks like 20 divided by 5. The only difference is that there is a decimal point. So in dividing, we have to ignore first the decimal point. So 20 divided by 5, that would be 4. And 4 times 5 is 20. And then 20 minus 20, that is 0. So we have to put the decimal point before 4 and of course 0 before the decimal point. That is the proper way of writing that. Therefore, the answer is 0.4 and that is a terminating decimal. Let's have example number 2. The given is 3 over 8. So that would be 3 divided by 8. Again, we cannot divide 3 by 8. So we have to add 0 and decimal point after 3. So again, our division problem looks like 30 divided by 8, but we have decimal point. So again, let us ignore the decimal point. So divide 30 by 8, that is 3. And then 3 times 8, that is 24. And then let's subtract 30 minus 24, the answer is 6. Then again, let's add 0 and then bring down 0. So 60 divided by 8, that is 7. And then 7 times 8, 56. 60 minus 56, that is 4. Again, let's add 0 and bring down 0. 40 divided by 8, that is 5. And then 5 times 8, that is 40. And then 40 minus 40, 0. So let's put again the decimal point before 3 and let's have 0. So the final answer is 0.375. Again, that is a terminating decimal. Now class, let's have example number 3. We have 5 over 3. So that would be 5 divided by 3. So 5 divided by 3 is 1. And 1 times 3 is 3. 5 minus 3, that is 2. And then let's add 0 and then decimal point. Bring down 0, we have 20. 20 divided by 3, that is 6. And then 6 times 3 is 18. And then 20 minus 18, that is 2. Again, let's add 0 and then bring down 0. Again, 20 divided by 3, that is 6. And 6 times 3 is 18. 20 minus 18, that is 2. So as you can see, there is always remainder and that is 2. So with that, we can stop dividing. And then let's put the decimal point between 1 and 6. So therefore, class, the answer is 1.66 and then 3 dots, that is ellipsis, meaning to say that the quotient is a repeating decimal. So 1.66 dot, or we can also write that as 1.6 and then you write vinculum. So that is the bar above the number that is being repeated. Now class, try to answer this activity. Change each fraction to decimal. For this, I will give you 10 minutes and then you can pause the video while you are answering. Afterwards, we will check your answers. Your time starts now. Okay, let us check your answers. For number 1, we have 9 over 100. The answer is 0.09. Number 2, 2 over 5. That is equal to 0.4. Number 3, 4 over 5. The answer is 0.8. Number 4, 3 over 9. So the answer is a repeating decimal, 0.33, and then you have to write 3 dots, or you can also use vinculum above the digit 3. Number 5, 6 over 11. Again, that is a repeating decimal, 0.54, and then write again 3 dots or ellipses or a vinculum above 54. Number 6, 6 over 20. The answer is 0.3. Okay? I hope you get the correct answer, class. So before we end our lesson, class, remember that a bar called the vinculum is placed above the repeating block of a repeating decimal. So that's the end of our lesson, class. See you again next time. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell for more updates. Again, this is Mommy Vet saying, do math and you will learn it. Goodbye!